Hello, good morning. Today we are going to talk about CLH Group. CLH Group was created in 1927 as a monopoly and then became private company. It is one of the biggest companies in the world that transports hydrocarbons, and also they participate in the aircraft industry providing fuel. As I have said, it participates in the energetic sector, and their mission is to transport safely and efficiently hydrocarbons.
Their principal values are these ones. It is a company very conservative, but they are changing into meritocracy-based company. The vision of CLH Group is the following. They also aim to be an international reference in the power distribution sector. In 5 to 10 years' time, they see themselves expanding abroad and changing their cultural values with innovation. The organization chart is this one.
So CLH doesn't have a strict hierarchical structure, rather they're a more horizontal management style where there's teams that have different functions that meet the different objectives of the company. And each team has a manager that's there to facilitate collaboration among the team members and also delegate tasks. The managers are also there to set a good example for the team, like leading with integrity. Currently, the number of employees working at CLH is 1,414 employees. 1,300 of these employees work in Spain. Also, the average age of these employees is about 44 to 45 years old. This chart shows the age distribution of employees at CLH. There's a gap around age 40 because the company did not hire new workers when they were going through a privatization process between the years of 1987 and 1997. This table shows the percent distribution of the workforce by department.
Men represent the 87% of the workers, and only the 13% of them are women. This gap in the number of women and men that work in the company is due to the amount of employees that have studied vocational training. And 80% of the staff has studied vocational training related to electricity EDC, and only 1% of women study this, so that's why there is a little number of women in the company.
As I have said before, 80% of the staff has studied vocational training and the rest have studied a degree, most of them related to engineering, a degree where there is a few presence of women. CLH has been awarded with an EFR certificate. This is a certificate for family responsible companies. One of the conciliatory measures is the possibility of requesting extended leave of absence up to 3 years because of the birth or adoption of a child. Also, protecting workers that have physical, mental, or sensory disability. Moreover, employees have flexibility in their working hours and in holiday period. They also can have a leave if family members have a serious illness, they are moving houses, or they are taking an exam.
There are two types of working times. The first one is related to the maintenance of the facilities, which is 24 hours, 365 days made by shifts. The other one is part-time with 8 working hours. There exists flexibility in the working hours. You can start working between 7:30 to 9:30 in the mornings, except the people that have a work shift. There exists in the agreement with the trade unions and also naming policies through evaluation systems and a talent committee that evaluates the potential and the effort and work to look for the best option when a new designation takes place. There exist training policies for employees. CLH invests in 3 axes: technical know-how, management, and skills.
CLH use variable payments as an incentive, which is linked to the complaints of the goals. These goals are evaluated annually and they can be associated with the company, to the directions, or individually. The payment can be from 50% to 45% of the salary depending on the responsibility of the people involved.
To measure the level of satisfaction of the employees, there is one survey that is done every 3 years. It's done by an external company and the results are analyzed and measured by the Human Resources Department of the company. In general, the level of satisfaction is high. It changes depending on the age. The highest level of satisfaction is related to the quality of the job, to the work itself. One of the biggest differences between managers and non-managers is the responsibility and the company's know-how. Annual rates and breakdowns by departments.